What is going on, guys? It's your boy Kyle the Pug here, the one and only Pug, and welcome to my 9K Q&A video. Now, I know I'm past 9K, and I know that this is kind of late to upload due to some personal situations I've been going on with recently, but I just want to thank you all so much for being absolutely awesome and insane for getting me to 9K. I mean, somebody like me, I can't even imagine being at 9K, yet alone almost at 10K, and once again, it is absolutely insane. Now, it's been a minute since I've done one of these videos, and you guys have asked me so many good questions on Twitter, and we're gonna have a lot of fun today with this video. And without further ado, let's begin. So our first question comes from my good friend Amanda, aka Fallen Angel, and she asks, if you had to choose one game to play for a whole year, what game would that be? And it has to be just one game. Well, I can tell you this right now, the one game I would choose would be Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Now, I don't know what it is with that game other than the fact that I'm a huge Zelda fan, first of all. And the graphics on that game are just, they're way ahead of its time. And I've talked about this before, very, very much so in the past. I mean, the game, honestly, has to be one of the greatest games of all time. There is no denying that. And if I could for you guys, I would definitely stream it for you if I had, you know, an Elgato. I mean, I have OBS, but I need an Elgato, and, like, I guess I would have to buy a Nintendo 64 just to get that, but I think I still have my cartridge laying around somewhere, but I just don't remember where I have it exactly. But, I mean, honestly, if Zelda Ocarina of Time would be the first thing that come to my list. I mean, I would definitely try to 100% that game and all that stuff. And yeah, like I said, I'm a huge Zelda fan. Even, you know, I think Majora's Mask could be up there also, but Ocarina of Time would be number one for me, hands down. I mean, I couldn't get enough of playing Zelda, first of all. But anyways, yeah, that would be the game I'd play, like, at least for a whole year, non-stop. I mean, I could definitely work with that. Our next question comes from Burning Shadow, and he asks, what got you into Pokemon? Damn, a lot with the Nintendo questions today. I like this, but anyways, what got me into Pokemon? And I didn't really get into Pokemon recently. I got into it a long time ago. So there's a lot of stories behind how I got into it, but at the same time, I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet. So I got into it in the 3rd grade, and this was when, you know, my friends had their Game Boys at school, and they were playing Pokemon. They were trading, you know, with their friends and all that. And yeah, this was like 3rd or 4th grade around there, so, you know, like somewhere around there. But anyway, so I had a Game Boy at the time, and I was like, you know, okay, I might try to get, you know, involved with this game, see how I like, you know, if I like it, cool, if I don't, then I don't. And I instantly got hooked onto the game, and I don't know what it was with that game, but it started to become such a popular craze, you know, even during, you know, school times. And I think they had a controversy where, like, a lot of parents wouldn't allow kids to play Pokemon in school, all just because, oh, they're fighting monster, all that, blah, blah, blah. I mean, Nintendo did an amazing job with the franchise, and it's still going on to this to this day. Sorry, I can't even speak today. But I was still a Pokemon fan, I'm still a Pokemon fan now. And I still, you know, make YouTube videos from time to time. Pokemon Sunday, obviously. If you guys haven't checked those videos out, then what are you doing with your life? But anyways, yeah, that's how I kind of got into Pokemon. And I know a lot of people I know are still into Pokemon to this day, you know, with all the things between Gen 8 coming out and obviously Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battles and etc, etc. I mean, I could go on forever and ever how I got into Pokemon, but like I said, I'm just trying to keep it short and sweet. I want to get to the other questions, so that's why I'm going to do that here right now. Thank you, Burning Shadow. Appreciate it. So my good friend, the Matman98, asked 2 questions here for this part, and the first one is, who's your favorite streamer? And the second one is, who are your top favorite YouTubers that have inspired you? So for the first question, my favorite streamer is on Twitch, and that's Dr. Disrespect. Now, the way he dresses, the way he acts is just absolutely awesome, and he plays a variety number of different games on Twitch too, so one of the most popular streamers today. So that's the first question I was going to answer. It's very short and sweet. Now for the second question, my 3 YouTubers that inspired me are obviously Original 151, aka Vinny. If you guys don't know who he is, he's a Pokemon YouTuber, extremely funny. I recommend you guys go check him out. And the second obvious ones are Dashy Games, aka Dashy XP, and of course Markiplier. They all taught me one thing: you can act goofy and be funny while playing video games and still get a following, and I've done that to this day. So, as Mattman would say, there it is, boys. There it is. Our next question comes from Dan the Man Plays, and he says, who's worse, me or Ray the Rabbit? I don't know. Both of you guys are kind of cringy, but I love you both at the same time. No homo. Next question. Now, this one is from Zombie Cactus, and he asked me, who is your first subscriber that you know? Now, a lot of people don't remember their first subscriber, but I actually do, and I'll tell you who it is here right now. So, G4 Video 5 was a probably one of my first subscribers that I've ever had on my channel, and he was, I think I met him through somebody's channel. Like, it was, and back then YouTube had, like, you know, a comment section where you could comment on somebody's popular channel, and people would go there like every day just to chat with other YouTubers that were up and coming and all that. And I happened to be in there also. And he was actually one of the very first few people that I met, and he actually subscribed to my channel. And this was a Pokemon-related YouTube channel, too, so that's how I kind of started the whole Nintendo DS 4th Gen Wi-Fi thing at the time. And yeah, that was like right around like 08, 09, somewhere around there. That's when I was starting to get into the whole YouTube thing back then. I know, I'm an old man. Long time. But anyways, yeah, that's how I actually met him. And he was, and he's still around, you know, kind of today. You know, he's been busy, you know, doing his own thing. But either way, you know, that was probably one of my first few subscribers, and I know there's a couple more, but that is the most infamous one that I've, you know, seen and, you know, met in a long time. So that's your question right there, Zombie. Thank you very much, man. So this next question is from Mankind Gaming. He asks, favorite moment in sports history. Now, I know the sports gods recently have not been too kind to me lately, but I think my favorite moment as of recently is probably when the Lakers won the NBA title against the Boston Celtics in Game 7 in 2010. And it was a pretty amazing experience because, you know, the Lakers obviously had Kobe, Pug'S, and Andrew Bynum and all those other guys that were, like, you know, very awesome people, and Lamar Odom also as well. They were down by like at least 20 plus points, and they came back to win against the Celtics, the hated Celtics, against them in Game 7, which was pretty badass, and I was so excited then. So that was probably one of my most recent favorite moments, but I don't really have too much though, like I said, because of the whole recent sports gods are, you know, attacking me BS, but that's the most recent one I've had lately. So the next question is from Venom the Ninja, and he asks, favorite horror franchise. Now, obviously, Friday the 13th is one of them, and not just because I'm playing Friday the 13th in this video, but that's most of the more iconic, you know, franchises I have seen, you know, recently. But you know, it's just, I'm an old sucker for the classic horror franchises. I mean, obviously, you can tell. I love anything old school. So, yeah, Friday the 13th is up there with one of them. And the second one, I want to add another one in there. The Evil Dead franchise is another one, too, because obviously Bruce Campbell and Ash Williams, he's obviously a badass. So, I love their movies also, and I can't get enough of those, because those are classics also. So, I love anything classic, you know, horror franchise, so yeah, that's just my take on it, though. But thank you, Venom, for that question. So this next question is from Bear Nips, and he asks, in a zombie apocalypse, what would be the first thing you do? Now, the first thing I would do is I would start with a starting pistol and in spawn. Then I would kill zombies for points, and then I would try to open doors with those points. Just kidding. This isn't, you know, Black Ops Zombies. But anyways, but seriously, the thing I would do, though, is that I would obviously, you know, gather enough food, water, and supplies. I would put a silencer on all my guns, so that way the zombies won't hear me, because you know how they are. In zombie apocalypse, they like to hear stuff right away instead of, you know, just see things. And of course, I would try to gather some people I would trust, you know, in real life who haven't been infected, you know, so that way we can all try to survive together. That would be my number one plan. But, you know, at the same time, you never know when that's going to occur, though, so it could happen at any moment. Like, it could even happen, like, 3 seconds from now. Just kidding, it probably won't. But either way, I mean, it's a pretty interesting scenario on how that would work. But I feel like that would be, you know, for me, I would try to play it smart instead of, you know, just try to be, like, you know, loud and dumb and getting, you know, getting a high risk of a chance of, you know, being spotted by zombies. But anyway, that's how I would see it in that scenario. So the next question is from Mountain Guy 35, and he asks, what was your most dramatic moment you've experienced in your life? Now, my dramatic moments involve people I care about passing away, and sad to say, I've had that happen to me quite recently, so I will tell you all about that real quick, how that became, you know, dramatic moments for me, you know, during the past few weeks. So, the first one, you guys know, the late Cowboy Nick, who I was best friends with for 10 years in college, aka my sports partners, radio, TV partner, you know, whatever you want to call it. He was there for everything. But, you know, the most recent one is someone who I looked up to as another mother to me, and that was Pat Newman. Now, for those who don't know who she was, I met her my junior year in high school working in the attendance office, and I did this obviously for both my junior and senior year in the same period, which was third period. But anyways, long story short, she led the charge on everything, and I had to write down detention slips for people who didn't have an excuse notes from their parents every single day, and I also did other things as well. But when Cowboy Nick passed away, she was there for me also, so I was glad to have someone like her in my life, and losing her recently hit me right into my soul. So I still have that huge void, personally in my heart, so it doesn't really, feel very good. So that was why when I said earlier I was dealing with personal issues lately, so yeah, that's been kind of the whole thing. But everybody has those in life, so that's basically normal. But anyway, now our final question of the video goes to Echo PP, awesome name by the way, and he asked, do you play with subscribers? Now, honestly, I did play with subscribers on Saturday because they used to have open lobbies every single Saturday for, whatever game the case may be, my, Fortnite, Call of Duty, even the recent, Apex Legends, that's also really fun, by the way, if you guys want to go check that out, it's actually free. But anyways, back to what the question. I used to do it. I used to do it quite frequently when, when YouTube notifications were actually working. But sometimes for the live streams, they haven't been working recently, and that's why I stopped doing it, just, so I can focus, on my channel, my own objectives. But I will bring it back again. I just don't know when exactly. And I've been recently streaming on Twitch as of lately for the nightly streams, but at the same time, I might bring that back to Twitch, so I might bring back open lobbies, but it'll probably be on Twitch. But I always love playing with subscribers. I love playing with new faces, new viewers, people show me how good they are, or just for people that want to have fun in general, I like to have that sort of mentality for my channel, and I'll welcome anybody for open lobbies, that's because it's basically the thing, open lobby channels. But to answer your question, yes, I will play with subscribers when I can, but I just don't know when I'm going to do it exactly. But anyways, that's going to do it for the Q&A video, and I'd like to thank you guys again so much for 9K. Again, somebody like me at 9K, which is... it's absolutely insane. So, and we're on that road to 10K, so let's get there, guys. I want to do it with your guys' help and, with your guys' support. So anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching the video, and if you guys did enjoy it, drop a like, drop a sub, turn on those post notifications if you're new to my channel. I'm Kyle the Pug, and I will see you guys in the next video. So have a good day, and as always, stay safe. Peace!